most impressive.
Konnichiwa guys, Arcanine here, giving you another round of Battlefield 3 beta video commentary. This is still new for me. I normally do esports type of videos, let's plays, and more how-to videos. That's usually what I'm used to. So apologies if this is still kind of weird and not as exciting as it would be. And yeah. So, beta is going well. I mean, let's be honest, you really can't call this a beta because the client they're using is about 3 months old. It was around in August the client is actually being used. So we're not really beta testing anymore. It's more of just, hey, here's the game, here's a preview of the game. Let's stress test our servers. That's pretty much what DICE is doing right now. And I'll be honest, they're doing a pretty bad job of it. My initial first impressions video was just that. That's my first impressions. But as playing the game, I'm like level 12 now. I think this is an older video. This video is I think like a week old, maybe 2 weeks old. I got like almost 3 terabytes of footage on my computer. So yeah, that's not fun. The game is great still. The gameplay is a lot of fun. There's just a lot of issues. The servers are not synced very well. I constantly run behind a wall, then all of a sudden die out of no reason because the bullet hit me before I was ever behind cover, but the server didn't show me that. So I was already behind the wall and then I died. So there's that problem. That problem gets very frustrating because you're like, is the guy hacking? Is the guy, not doing what he's supposed to? And there are a lot of hacking. There's a lot of hackers on the PC version right now because Punkbuster is not officially enabled right now. They say it's on, but there's no way in hell it's on because people are getting through like mice in a cheese factory. So it's frustrating, and DICE is like, take our word for it, but they've lost a lot of pre-orders. And I am one of those people that trust DICE because they have made an exceptionally good series, Battlefield. Every Battlefield that's ever come out is very, very good. With the exception of 2014, the futuristic one. That one was pretty bad. Or what was it, 2042, I believe? I don't remember the title. It was so bad. I tried to block it out of my memory. And don't get me wrong, it was a cool idea, but the snipers in that game, or the recon class in that game, was ridiculously overpowered. You just owned people, and a lot of the vehicles were pretty powerful. The maps were just... for a Battlefield game, the maps felt more like a Call of Duty map, which kind of was unfortunate. And also, I do like that you get squad healing and different types of healing, which is awesome because it helps you as an assault/medic get more points for actually doing what you're supposed to do, rather than just being Rambo and running and gunning in the front line. And if you want to stay back and heal your teammates and heal your squad, then you get points for that. And the point system is completely revamped, which is nice. I honestly cannot read what I'm typing, so if you know what I'm typing, that's great. I record these in Sony Vegas, or I record these in Fraps, edit it in Sony Vegas, and then I watch the video in Sony Vegas, so the screen's not full screen. And I apologize for the sniffles. I still do have kind of a nasty head cold. I do live in Ohio, for those of you who do not know, and it is that time of the year where weather is like, hey, we're going to be random, and it's 80 this week, after 2 weeks of 40-degree weather. So my body's like, oh, this is fun, this is great. I don't adjust the temperature well. Very sensitive to temperature, kind of sucks. Moving on. Another big problem is, well, nade sticking to air and leaves. That kind of sucks. That's there for some reason, and there's that nade. Now, I was actually surprised that nade didn't kill me. There is a issue with grenades, and I just died there. There's an issue with grenades, like just blowing up. There's also that issue. Yeah. That issue is very prominent for some reason. That happens a lot. It's kind of weird. You'll throw a nade and it'll stick to leaves or air, and you're just like, why is the grenade indicator above my head? And you look up and there's your grenade just floating in air, and you're like, oh, bang, and you die. So that's frustrating. I think the nade radius, kill radius, is a little bit too big, especially when you're in the subway platform station. It tends to go through walls, like solid concrete walls. Grenades can't do that in real life. If they're a powerful type of grenade, they can. And if they're like right next to the wall, yeah, they'll probably like put a hole in it a little bit, but they're not going to go through a wall and kill a person. Now, I've never experienced a nade exploding through a wall, but logically that would make sense because they're only a little ball of dynamite, or gunpowder, I should say, not dynamite. I was in the military, but I've never actually been deployed. I was in the National Guard, so I was one of the weekend warriors, as you call it. And I went in for school, and just kind of other personal reasons. Anyway, that's not important. There's lots of hacking in the PC version, and there's a lot of bugs that still have not yet been fixed in the betas, and I've been playing the beta since the 29th. Which is, that's almost 2 weeks. It's almost 3 weeks now. And it's annoying because DICE is just asking everyone to take their word for it, and people are like, no, we've done that with Call of Duty and frickin' Warhammer and other games. They're like, oh yeah, it'll be fixed on launch, and they are, but then they aren't. And then Call of Duty comes out, or Black Ops comes out, and then Call of Duty doesn't even test their games. It's just all initial testing. There's no beta test. There's no nothing. And people are like, yeah, it's because the games are good. But honestly, I know there's a lot of Call of Duty fans out there. I know there's a lot of fans that are like, Call of Duty is the best thing ever. It's not, guys. It is not a realistic game. Being able to headshot somebody with a Barrett while jumping, you can't do that in real life at all. If you've ever shot a Barrett, you would know what I'm talking about. It would blow your fucking shoulder off. And I'm gonna have to edit that out. That sucks. Oh well, sorry about that. Maybe you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm allowed to swear. We're all adults here. My main issue right now is just the server sync. Honestly, fix that. I'm good. Whatever. Hacking I can deal with because you just join a different server. Hacking is going to be in any game no matter what you do. Hacking's in StarCraft. Hacking is in World of Warcraft. Not as much just because... And right there, he didn't die. Not really sure. And he says I killed him. He says he killed me too. And clearly, he was climbing over the ledge. And you can't fire your gun while climbing over the ledge. So, obviously he was doing something else and the server wasn't showing me, and it just wasn't synced. So there's an example of non-server syncage. And also they finally released the Conquest map for Battlefield 3, and I gotta say, awesome. I am good at sniping. I'm not gonna lie. I can lead my target. I can account for wind and bullet time and etc. etc. This game has that down perfectly, almost to ridiculously realistic levels. There are a couple spots on that map where you can just kind of hide, literally probably 300 to 500 yards away, and just snipe the crap out of people. And as a recon, you really kind of need to use your mobile spawn unit thingy, whatever you want to call it. And I am playing Assault. This is a medic gameplay. I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning, but you know, I get worked up and I love doing videos, so I'm like, whoa, let's record. The medic / Assault is probably one of my favorite classes now in Battlefield. The reason being is you get good weapons and you still can heal people, which is awesome. So, and I just realized I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Okay, that's better. Whew. Almost sneezed there. Oh, man. Well, you know what? We'll continue this conversation out in the next video. Looks like the video is coming to a close, according to my timeline on the video. One last kind of final thoughts on the Medic Assult class. Very, very good class. Lots of good weapons. You can unlock scopes for the different weapons and be a sniper as well, more of a support sniper. The game is very, very good. I will definitely be purchasing this game. Despite the bugs and the problems, I know DICE is going to do a very, very good job and fix it for us. So until next time, guys, Arcanine out.